What's up?
McCaffrey.
Make that tackle. Yeah. Make that tackle.
Tackle made by Matabike, who's had a great year, especially rushing the passer. As we look at the 49ers offense this season through week 15, they've got a quarterback who leads the league in yards per attempt, a wide receiver who leads the league in yards per catch. You've got Debo, who's been doing this forever, yards after the catch, leading all wide receivers, and Kittle leads all tight ends in yardage per reception.
Well, I mean, basically 9.9. We're talking 10 yards per pass attempt. I mean, I don't know if people at home realize how good that is, but those are crazy numbers.
Here's McCaffrey, and he is short of first down yardage by a yard, and a decision for Kyle Shanahan. And the decision is he's going to go.
Yeah, I think running it there on third down tells you that he had every intention of going for it here on fourth.
Let's go, D.
By league standards, they don't go
right
for
here.
a ton. 5 for 8.
Let's make a stand right here. Let's make a stand right here.
4th down and a full yard.
What's up? Nah, that shit tough. That shit tough, nigga. That shit tough, nigga. What wrong with you, boy?
But a flag is down in the secondary.
Oh my God.
And this is going to be against Baltimore. An automatic
Come
first
on,
down.
man. Don't bail these niggas out, man.
Hold him. Defense coordinator. Under penalty. Automatic first down.
Ronald Darby is guilty of the hold as the defense up front made the play. The secondary couldn't hold up.
Yeah, that's Willie Snead, who was brought up off the practice squad, and he does get a hold of him. You know, he had nothing to do with the play. The ball was going elsewhere, and they read it so perfectly too. But you see the hands around the waist. He's grabbing the right arm. A lot of contact there down the field. I think that was the right call. But over here, they're trying to block the edge with Ayuk, get McCaffrey out to the flat. The Ravens read it beautifully. They get the penalty, and now a new set of downs.
Toss to Samuel.
Oh, no, that shit rigged. That shit rigged.
Who's got 5 rushing touchdowns on the season. The scuffle breaks out.
Yeah, we with all that. We with all that.
For San Francisco.
We with all that tough shit.
A gain of 2 for Samuel over the right side.
Hey, man, we all right. That was a dumb play by
the Ravens. Defensive coordinator is Mike McDonald. In year number 2, he was with the Ravens.
No points. He ain't gonna go for it this time.
Was the coordinator for Jim Harbaugh. Came back to the NFL as a coordinator for John Harbaugh, and he is a rising head coaching candidate in this league.
He had big shoes to fill for Wink Martindale, but he's done an excellent job.
2nd and 8. This ball is batted down.
Grab that.
Jadeveon Clowney got his hand on it to bring up 3rd down and 8. As number 24's had a bit of a resurgence this season with 7.5 sacks. Got his hand up and in the way.
Does a good job knowing he's not going to be able to get home, getting his hands up. But this Ravens defense, I mean, they just come at you with so many different guys. They lead the NFL coming into this game with 50 sacks. And Justin Matabike, he leads the team with 12, but when you start looking at it, there's a whole lot of guys in this defense that have sacks and have contributed to that total. You got McCaffrey now down here.
That's something else, D.
And he's just...
we know what they want to do. Watch that bubble route of that seam right there. Watch bubble.
And this is McCaffrey's direction.
He accurate where?
With Kyle Hamilton out there.
Scared of life.
McCaffrey.
He's scared of life.
Down the field goal.
That white boy scared of life.
For the
he ain't never been there before.
Well, I know they didn't get into the red zone. You take a look at the job that Baltimore does, but this is a San Francisco offense that, boy, when they get down to near this end of the field, they typically cash in. So Baltimore, they ended the first possession with the interception, and now they come back after the penalty and a new set of downs, do a good job stopping them.
45-yard try. Field goal is drilled by the rookie Jake Moody at 19 of 22 in his first season in the NFL. Take a break, come back. 5-6, 49ers.
We're going to go down there. strike him, Ducks. Watch this.
About a thing,
We on commercial break.
cause every little thing
Commercial break.
gonna be alright.
Appreciate everybody in the building.
Baby, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing gonna be alright.
One love, one heart, one destiny.
This is my message to you.
Calm before the storm? No, thank you. This is Jim's time to shine. And Mike's, and Jennifer's. Helmets? Check. Drones? Check. Checking that thing we just checked? Double check. We ain't got time to chill. We're out here driving this thing. This is when we get to work. To keep you connected. No matter what. Connect before the storm. Change how we weather them. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
You know, it never bothered me that Michigan didn't have a mascot. But after living in this house for so long, you start to feel a little different.
This is gonna be so fun.
It's like a special bond, player and mascot. So I thought I'd give it a try. And that's when I learned why the Michigan Wolverines don't have a mascot.
BK muscle back by popular demand. Your melty wishes are our command. With the new Schwimmer Swiss to warm your hands and brighten your day. And BK, have it your way.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Burger King and Progressive Insurance. The right call for your home and car. If you have to spend Christmas away from family, I can personally recommend doing it with this group. With more than 180 crew members on site weekly in Bristol, Connecticut, working from home. Jim Dove, Paula Perales, and Bruce Hogenboom, our longest tenured crew members who have each been on this show for more than 30 years. So from Troy and Lisa and me, thanks for all you do.
I do think Jason Rickle won the ugly sweater contest.
It was hands down.
Way to go, Rick.
It's a fun group, and you've been watching football all day long across the networks, CBS, Fox, and now ABC, and a lot of people working hard to make these games look as good as they do. The kickoff by Moody in a 5-0 game into the end zone.
Let's go.
And the Ravens will set up down by 5 at their own 25. Don't miss the college football playoff semifinals New Year's Day on ESPN and the ESPN app. Michigan takes on Alabama at 5 Eastern. Then it's Washington and Texas at 8:45. The winners will play Monday, January 8th for the national championship on ESPN. All right, let's see what the Ravens can do with possession number 3. Jackson out to his right has Flowers. Flowers had to adjust and makes that catch. Refuses to go down, and the rookie has 13 more yards. You can say somebody like Flowers is an emerging star, or you might just call him a star. He is a good player in this first year for the...
Yeah, he is really giving this offense something that they didn't have. As you look at his credentials, and you know, when you talk about him in space and some of the things that he's able to do in order to create separation, he has elite short space quickness, and you don't see guys do some of the things that he's capable of doing.
There he is again, trying to make moves, and there was nowhere to go. A loss on the play as Gibson was out there not alone. A loss of 2.
Well, you look at this right now from Baltimore's standpoint, and you know they like San Francisco are saying, hey, we're going to run the ball, or excuse me, we're going to throw the ball, and they have not run the ball, but a couple of times get the ball out quick. And you know, what's San Francisco going to do? They play a lot of coverage. They're usually able to play the run, but when they went through that 3-game stretch where they were struggling, those 3 teams had success on the ground, and I think ultimately that's where it's going to be for Baltimore as well.
Second down and 12. Jackson, pretty good protection, and takes off. First time gets a block on the edge and a nice pick.
When you do that, there's nothing they can do with you.
As Lamar gets 9.
Now guess what? They gotta spot somebody now. Now somebody gotta spot. Now guess what? It's man somewhere.
Lamar Jackson
Let's tighten the fuck up.
have not so much been on scrambles as much as they've been on some of the
Aguilar,
design
you
runs
should've kept
with the
going
read
up the seam.
options and then the keepers. But yeah, he's still a threat, of course, when he gets outside the pocket. We saw him do some amazing things last week in that win against Jacksonville. He'll keep the defensive coordinator up all week.
Threw for 171.
Give me a motion. Let's see what they is. Give me a motion, Lamar.
Third down and 3.
Give me a motion somewhere.
Good protection, floated downfield and a flag.
There we go. Let's get a flag.
Interference. That's
Let's get a flag. You can't fucking stick nobody. Bitch ass.
Flags flew.
Over there crying like you ain't getting older, nigga. Green ass nigga.
Here's Bill Vinovich.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. Stop foul. Automatic first down.
Well, you're going to see he's got a chance for Likely. Here comes Gibson, and the contact made. It's a good call by the official, and it looked a lot like a play that Likely made last week in that win against Jacksonville, where you had Lamar Jackson run around. There's Harbaugh. He got the call that he wanted to see.
21-yard penalty against Gibson.
Let's run the ball. Let's run the ball. Let's go.
Handoff is to Edwards.
Let's go. Hold the
And
fucking
he's
ball.
able to scoot forward
Let's
to
go.
the 30. Troy, they're still without Mark Andrews, who's as good as there is at tight end. And there's Likely and Gibson getting into it after that pass interference call. But Likely is taking a step forward with the absence of Andrews, who they have not shut the door on Mark Andrews coming back with an ankle injury he suffered at home against Cincinnati.
Well, I love Mark Andrews. I mean, he is a phenomenal player. Not only catching the ball, but he's outstanding in the run game as well. But Likely has given them a little bit with the loss of Andrews.
Flags fly. Here's Beckham. No catch, and there are 3 flags down on the field. So Bill Vinovich will have to have his conference and hop out of that conference and put it all together. What do you have? What do you have?
Are you telling our audience to get comfortable?
No.
Holding. Defense number 31.
Let's go.
And penalties declined. Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 31.
Let's go.
15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Let's go.
Correction, the hold was on number 7.
It's been a couple of minutes for Tashawn Gibson as he gets a hold of the face mask and is guilty of the 15-yard foul. And the Ravens, down by 5, are in business.
That's right. When he comes off the ball, it's Kohler who he's got a hold of. Yeah, he definitely has a hold of him, had a hold of the face mask. They got Charvarius Ward on the other side. That was where the third flag came in from. So far on this possession, Tashawn Gibson, he's been the Ravens' best play.
It's 36 to 3 yards on fouls on Gibson,
Let's go.
who's had a really good year.
I
And
want a
has been at it
touchdown,
for a while. 12th year pro out of
Always in
Wyoming.
the red zone. Nothing reckless.
First down at the 14. Here's Justice Hill. Left side, and he's going to drive it down inside the 10. Gain of 5.
It's a pretty good design here. They go with the 2 backs in the backfield. Gus Edwards, 35, and then Justice Hill, number 43. He's got the lead. And then combine that with Patrick Ricard, number 42, is basically an extra offensive lineman. So they go heavy. And it's just, we've seen that in the past. It's a lot of the run concepts they've kept here in Baltimore this year.
Here's Jackson. Likely blocking, and there's nothing there. Drake Greenlaw got through. Bosa was there. Third down coming up. A loss of 3 on that play on a designed quarterback run.
Yeah, whether or not Lamar is actually reading this, I don't believe that he was, because there's a lot of bodies out there in red jerseys and just had no chance once he tucked it. We were all over that. Now 3rd and 8. Quick throw. Aguilar. Strong tackle. It's 4th down. Ambry Thomas. And the field goal unit comes on for the Ravens. A 28-yard chip shot for Justin Tucker. Well, you can see the blitz off the slot here by Charvarius Ward. And then on the outside, you've got Ambry Thomas, who really does an outstanding job of making the tackle as he comes off the ball. That was Lenore, I'm sorry, off the slot with the blitz. But just a great open field tackle by Ambry Thomas. A minute left in the quarter, and the Ravens are on the board as the GOAT knocks it through.
It's called the Q4.
After Q4 throw.